All right, welcome, witchlings, to the self-care segment. This is a gentle reminder that caring for yourself is not laziness, weakness, or selfishness. It is necessariness. So let's take just a moment together to talk about rest, balance, boundaries, and those small ways we can care for ourselves every day. We are going to start with our Sanskrit. Our Sanskrit word for the week. All right, witchlings. It is time for our Sanskrit bit, where we explore the wisdom, philosophy, and deeper meanings behind the Sanskrit words and concepts woven through yoga practice and everyday life. So let's go dive into today's word and see what wisdom it has to offer us. We are working our way through the 8 limbs of yoga. We are into the Yamas, and we are talking Saucha today. As we come to the end of our week with Saucha, it is worth remembering that purity and cleanliness are not destinations we arrive to once and never revisit. Would be nice. They are ongoing practices. Because honestly, life is always moving. Our homes become cluttered, our schedules become crowded, our minds fill with worries, our hearts collect disappointments, frustrations, and fears. The goal of Saucha is not to create a perfectly clean life. The goal is to develop the awareness to notice when things have become clouded and the willingness to clear space again. This week, we've explored Saucha in our physical environments, our thoughts, our emotions, and our energy. But the deeper lesson is that clarity is something we cultivate, not something we achieve once and keep forever. You know, just like we brush our teeth every day and bathe regularly, our inner lives need tending as well. A few moments of reflection, a couple of deep breaths, a boundary that protects our peace, a drawer cleaned out. We all got that junk drawer. A difficult conversation finally addressed. A belief released because we've outgrown it. These small acts may not seem dramatic, but they are the foundation of a life lived with intention. As we move into a new week, consider what practices help you return to clarity when life becomes overwhelming. What helps you reconnect with yourself? What helps you separate what truly matters from all of the noise competing for your attention? Because Saucha isn't really about cleanliness. It's about creating conditions where wisdom can be heard, intuition can speak, and your values become easier to recognize. Where your energy is available for the things that matter most. Your invitation today is simple. Choose one Saucha practice you want to carry forward. Not 10, not an entire life overhaul, just one. Maybe it's spending 5 minutes each evening tidying a space. Maybe it's limiting your doom scrolling. Or a daily moment of meditation, prayer, journaling, or just mindful breathing. Maybe it's asking yourself every morning, what do I need to release so I can move through today with greater clarity? The power of Saucha isn't found in a single act of cleaning. It's found in the habit of returning to clarity again and again and again. So here's your question to reflect on. What is one practice from this week that I can continue beyond today to help create greater clarity, peace, and intention in my life? That's our Sanskrit for today, my witchlings. And now we get our self-care cards. Harmony. We're living in harmony. Anyway. Harmony card says, when we work against our natural energies, our balance becomes misaligned. Work to realign these energies is discovering exactly what is true for you. Identifying where we stand and recreating boundaries offers a sense of balance you can't get anywhere else. Trust your process and your intuition. Harmony. That's our harmony. And then we get our Zen card instead of the Book of Zen. The Zen card says, missing. At this moment, There is nothing missing in my life. I remember that some aspects about me don't need to be changed, filled, advanced, or made better. I may look to signs that I have elevated or transformed, but I must praise what is not present. It makes me unique and gives my experiences a sense of diversity. My unique story unfolds as I embrace who I am now, and I give myself accolades for the undeniable ability to carefully craft the next experience. Today's mantra: nothing here is missing. Zen. Now, my favorite part of the show. It is time for our neighborly wisdom from Mr. Rogers. God, I miss Mr. Rogers. All right. Today's quote from Mr. Rogers. Learning and loving go hand in hand. My grandfather was one of those people who loved to live and loved to teach. He'd help me find something wonderful in the smallest of things, and ever so carefully, he helped me understand the enormous worth of every human being. Mr. Rogers was wise. That's our neighborly wisdom. And now, my witchlings, I leave you with our blessing. May you remember, even on the days when the path feels shadowed, that darkness is not permanent and neither is struggle. May you find the courage to release what no longer serves you, the wisdom to recognize where balance is needed, and the patience to allow change to unfold in its own time. May small glimmers of hope become guiding lights. May moments of peace find you unexpectedly. May your burdens grow lighter with each step forward. And as the light slowly returns, sunbeam by sunbeam, breath by breath, and choice by choice, may you trust that you are growing, healing, and becoming exactly who you are meant to be. Walk gently, rest when needed, hope fiercely, and may your path be blessed with balance, clarity, and the quiet certainty that brighter days are already on their way. So mote it be. Blessed be. Namaste, witchlings.